Hey, it's your boy Bobby Bees. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq and Brayden headed to Chicago. Now, we've been talking around it, we've been speaking about it, and basically I was talking about the fact that Tariq and Brayden are on the run, but they're most definitely heading to Chicago. Especially with the crew has an interview. It seems as though with Michael Rainey and Giovanni talking, it seems as though Tariq and Brayden are headed to Chicago. It makes the most sense. Them showing up in force for a couple of episodes. Now, Tommy showed up in Book 2 Ghosts for a couple of episodes. He showed up, I think, in the very last episode of Season 1 and the very last 2 episodes of Season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghosts. So Tariq and Brayden being in Book 4 Force Season 2 makes a lot of sense. And I don't want to say keep them there for like 1 episode or maybe 2 episodes. Have them there for a couple of episodes, just there with Tommy, learning the game, helping out Tommy, helping out Diamond, watching Jannard. These interactions would be awesome. The main anticipated interaction is definitely between Tariq and D-Mac. That's probably the main one, but I would say that Tommy and Brayden is also a very anticipated encounter. To say that these two are around one another because of the comparisons consistently between these two for the last couple of years. Definitely fans would love to see Tommy and Brayden around one another. And with Tommy being as funny as he is, and we know Brayden is funny, these two would create possibly a whole lot of laughs, a whole lot of memories, a whole lot of jokes. But seeing Tariq and D-Mac around one another, Tommy's nephew for all his life with his real nephew, who is D-Mac, would be interesting too, with both of them favoring one another a lot. I just think the difference between the two is that D-Mac is a little more immature in comparison to Tariq, but D-Mac is loyal, so that's the great thing about it. So these are the encounters we anticipate, as well as Tommy's brother and Tariq meeting one another. That would be an interesting interaction because Tommy's immediately going to take to Tariq as family, because at the end of Book 2 Ghosts Season 1, things were tense. Ghost's death was still recent. Tommy was trying to get to Tasha. So the way that story ended in Season 1, it was still a lot of stuff going on there and so much that could happen. But the way things ended in Season 3, they pretty much they ended it. Tommy finally found out the reason why Tasha took out Lakeisha, which we all know was the truth. And finally, he forgave her and she forgave him. And he seems to have forgiven Tariq for Ghost, to say that they are the only ones left with so many people that have died. So with that being said, now they're in a good place. So there's no more tension there. So Chicago seems to be the #1 place for them to go, though I do think Tariq and Brayden are going to end up in a couple of places before they end up in Chicago. There's going to be a little bit more drama before they get to Chicago. I think they're going to encounter some people before they get to Chicago, but we're going to have to see how that one plays out. But that's pretty much my theory, is that them going to Chicago makes the most sense. I think all of us know that, we feel that, we're vibing in that, and we'll see how that play out. But that is pretty much all I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Bees here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And one. Hey, it's your boy.